day number 9 of 12 days of Beardsmas. We have one more go around for all 4 of these great companies. I am working my absolute butt off right now, enjoying every bit of it, but every single day filming, editing, uploading for this series on top of my normal filming, editing, uploading schedule, on top of my normal live stream schedule and everything else that life brings. But man, oh man, this is my favorite time of year for this reason. I'm obsessed. I couldn't get enough of this, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. One more time for whiskey and hardtack up over here, DanC equals 15% off forever for you guys. So if you make a purchase, think about that code. I do appreciate it. Now, with this last round of highlighting for them, I want to talk about 2 things in particular. One is going to be their oil, and then the other is going to be their soap. With their oil, I absolutely love the viscosity. It is a straight up medium, and it has an ingredient that I'm in love with right now, and that is meadow foam seed oil. My beard just absolutely loves this stuff. It feels wonderful, it looks even better, and it never ever lets me down. If you are someone that isn't sure on viscosity, or you know you like a medium one, give this company a try and see how your beard responds. Now, the other thing is their soaps. A lot of companies sell beard soaps, but they're buying them from another party, and there's nothing wrong with that. Soap is hard to make. It takes a lot of experience and a lot of time, while whiskey and hardtack makes their own. Holly, their owner, has been doing this for years and years and years, and it is wonderful on your beard. It's wonderful on your skin, your family's skin. My wife, Samcy, loves the soap that Holly makes. So if you are into soap, you want to find something for your beard or even your body, check out their actually handmade soap from whiskey and hardtack. Top-notch stuff. Guys, if you have not tried this company out, at the very least, put them on your considering or wish list for 2021, because I know you will be impressed by what they have to offer. Beard of the day. Today we are going to cover, boom, Charles Dickens. Now, you probably know him as one of the greatest novel writers of all time. I know him as the guy with a killer head hair to beard ratio and style. I mean, look at that picture. It was unique and he was rocking it. But in all seriousness, let's start our story with him. We're going to begin when he was a young man, when his father fell on hard times and fell into major debt. Dickens, at the age of 12, Charles had to start working. He had to kind of leave behind his schooling, he had to leave behind his hobbies and raise money for his family. And his family actually had to go to prison. Not just the dad, John, but the entire family went and lived in prison. Charles was able to work and stay out of prison. And this was a really interesting system they had back then. They had debtor's prison. If you owed debt, your family would live in that prison until you paid it off. Well, his family was there for over a year until the grandmother passed away, and the inheritance was just enough for them to be able to get out. Well, after experiencing this life, seeing what his family went through, seeing kind of how the poor lived, Charles said, you know what, I don't want to do that. I want to have a big mansion. I want to live a great life, not have to worry about money. I'm going to go after my dream. And his dream was to be an actor. So he set out to be an actor, and it didn't quite work out. He had an audition where he got sick and wasn't able to meet it. He had some promises that were never met by some connections, and he decided to write. He said, while I'm out here, I've been observing people. I've been reading people. Now I want to write about people. And Dickens really had an understanding of how to connect with people. And he brought an understanding to classes that we didn't really see before in writing. He was able to get people to empathize with the poor and with women. Now, he was a great writer, a fantastic, maybe the greatest of all time in English. But he may have been an even better humanitarian for what he did for the poor and for women. He even opened up homeless shelters for women, but it was a little bit more than just a homeless shelter. He taught them how to read, how to write, how to have skills to be able to get hired and add value to their life later on, rather than just marrying a man or rather than just going to a workhouse. He was giving them real trades that they could make a good living on. This was fantastic. And speaking of women, he was happily married, had I think 10 kids, something outrageous. I'm pretty sure it was 10. But when he was 45 years old, he did have an affair and cheat on his wife with an 18-year-old actress. Now, I teach history. I'm not great at math, but I believe that difference is 27 years old when she was only 18. Yeah, this is eventually going to lead to the separation and end of the marriage between Dickens and his wife. He even goes on to accuse his wife of being mentally ill. A lot of people believe that was just because he was trying to get out of the relationship, but that could be a whole nother video. Well, he goes on and is living with this young actress. They have a child that passes away in infancy, and they're together for a very, very long time. He writes about her, and he actually buys her a house so he can go visit her at her house. And a story that kind of comes after this time period is he is riding on a train. He's going on a tour, right? One of the things he went on was a book tour to meet people, to sign books, and the train did not realize that there was construction going on, and it derailed. Well, all of the first class cars fell off the train into a river, and the only one that was still hanging on was Dickens' train, and if this was the train track, it was hanging off. The weight of the other cars, the second class cars and the other ones that are like storage, I believe, held him on. He was able to crawl out. And what did he do? And he's up in his age by now, right? He's, I believe, in his 50s at this point. He gets out and he goes into the river and is trying to save people's lives. It is believed that he did save several people, but there were several people that passed away and died in his arms. This absolutely haunted him. He went on to have major anxiety. He feared traveling. He feared trains, of course, and they believe that it heightened his OCD. It was kind of widely known that he had OCD, like things like arranging furniture in a certain way, but this just really propped it up. He had things where he would only write facing north. He had to have a compass and find the direction north and face that to write. Same with his sleeping. He would rearrange, even if he was at a hotel, a bed and breakfast, he would rearrange the bed so his head was facing north when he was sleeping, and this just magnified it. It made the last years of his life really difficult, and it was exactly 5 years to the day of that train wreck where he had a stroke and then died. Now, of course, his legacy is going to go on forever. His books are widely taught in most schools that are in English. It's been translated into just about every language imaginable, but he did have an interesting and kind of decorated past. The last little story I want to leave you with is it is said that he was obsessed with hypnotism. Yes, he would practice on his friends, his family, his girlfriend, hypnosis. And he thought it could cure sicknesses. He thought that he could give images and stories to them. It was really interesting to think a man that was so successful and so smart was obsessed with hypnotism. That's something I would have loved to hear more about or been able to see myself. A loaded past, but a very interesting one from a legend, Charles Dickens. Giveaway time, y'all. It is time to announce our winner of the $50 Beard Octane gift card from yesterday, and then have the new entry for today with Whiskey and Hardtack, your last chance to win from them. So, random comment generator, as long as you followed all the rules, Beard Octane winner, boom! Congratulations. Get a hold of me, Dan_command@yahoo.com for email, or DanCBearded on Instagram. I just need your email address for that win. Now today, Whiskey and Hardtack, our final giveaway from them. We are doing a combo of 2 oils of your choice in scent. 2 things you need to do to enter this giveaway. Number 1, most importantly, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Stay subscribed. I do appreciate that. And then number 2, leave a comment down below answering this question. If you could meet somebody from history that is not alive, they have passed on, and you are not related to them, who would it be? You get to meet anyone dead that is not in your family tree and have a conversation. Let's say have dinner with them. Who would it be? Drop a comment down below, and I cannot, as a history lover, I cannot wait to see the answers you guys come up with. If you want to explain it, go crazy, go ahead. If you don't, that's all right too, but hey, maybe put a little bit in there, right? Put a little bit of effort towards this giveaway, all right? I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for Whiskey and Hardtack for your first year being a part of the 12 Days of Beardsmas. Hopefully it won't be the last one. I know it won't be the last one. And thank you guys for watching every one of these episodes. DanCBearded, stay bearded, and stay positive.